Welcome back. I'm Pratap here. Today is the 9th June 2025. I'm sorry, actually I recorded the video without pressing the screen recording button. So again I'm re-recording the video. So quickly I will generate the reports. Otherwise you may get the report late. Okay, quickly let me tell you, those any new members visiting this site and observing this report, you should understand we are providing complete free training on supply demand zone price action. All the training lessons are available at our NeoStock YouTube channel. To access the training lessons, you just click on the post, you get this post, and here you have a link having all the videos. Just click on the link. Now you have all the training lessons. Just go down to the bottom. Here starting from lesson 1.1, all are available in an order. And also I provided the link to our Telegram channel in this video description. Join in the Telegram channel. In the old messages you can find the training instructions. Learn this course according to those training instructions. Then it will be useful to you. Okay, when it gets to the report, so first I will generate daily and 75 minutes high liquidity zone. So daily time frame, stocks near to the daily demand zone. We got 8 stocks. We have only two high liquidity demand zones. One is Bajaj Finserv and another one is SBI Life. So I am giving you few seconds time, so pause the video, observe and then proceed to the further. Okay, next stocks near to the 75 minute supply zone. I think we have only one high liquidity supply zone here. This is Burger Paints. Next time frame is 75 minutes. Stocks near to the 75 minutes demand zone. You have a high liquidity demand zone, Exite Industries. And you have one more, Tech Mahindra. These are the two high liquidity 75 minutes demand zones. Next, stocks near to the 75 minute supply zone. We got 7 stocks. We have one high liquidity, I think two high liquidity supply zones, 75 minute supply zones. One is Ashok Leyland and another one is Lupin. So these are the high liquidity zones you can use for your HLQ zone strategy that you learned in lesson 21.3 video. Okay, next I will generate NIFTY and BANKNIFTY supply demand zone chain reports. Starting with NIFTY, I am generating monthly supply demand zone chain. This is monthly. Any supply demand zone chain report, look into the zone column to find high liquidity zones, pierced column to find the pierced zones, LTF trend to find the trend of the current time frame you have selected. And apply the same rules for the remaining supply demand zone chain reports. And also don't forget to pause the video when you are moving from one report to another report, because I am giving you very few seconds time to watch the report. Okay, next, weekly supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. Next, daily supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. Next, 125 minute supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. Next, 75 minute supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. Next, 25 minute supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. Next, 15 minutes supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. Next, 5 minutes supply demand zone chain for NIFTY. So this is about NIFTY supply demand zone chain report generation. Next, BANKNIFTY supply demand zone chain we will generate. NIFTY Bank is nothing but BANKNIFTY, and monthly supply demand zone chain for BANKNIFTY. Next, weekly supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. Next, daily supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. Next, 125 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. Next, 75 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. Next, 25 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. Next, 15 minute supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. Next, 5 minutes supply demand zone chain for Bank Nifty. So this is about both Nifty and Bank Nifty supply demand zone chain reports. Next, bullish and bearish and sideways trade setups. First, monthly income trade sideways trade setup, entry time frame daily, entries on demand zone. Here at daily I am selecting sideways long, zone achievement violated opposing zone, minimum odd and hands score 11. We got 4 stocks for sideways long trade setup. Entry time frame zones are daily demand zones. Next, sideways short trade setup. Here daily supply zone and here sideways short. We got 2 stocks. And entry time frame zones are daily supply zones. Next, bullish trade setup for daily income, monthly income trade. It's not daily, it is monthly income trade. Sorry for my mistake. Entry time frame zone is daily demand zone. And here it should be bullish and minimum odd and hands score 12. We got 19 stocks. First 18 in the list. Nifty 50 is also there. Scrolling the list down. So total 19 stocks are filtered. We can further filter based on zone confluence. So daily and weekly demand zone confluence. By setting the filter, we got 17 stocks. We can further filter based on weekly EMA confluence because weekly trend is up. So 8 stocks we got. That way these 8 daily demand zones are having more high probability to get success, including Nifty 50. Provide a lesson 20, checklist item should satisfy. Otherwise zones will be violated. You should not forget that point. Okay, next LTF, ITF, HTF demand zone confluence. Removing EMA filter. Demand zone confluence, 3 filters I have to set. First one already enabled, next daily and monthly, and weekly and monthly. With all the 3 filters, we got 7 stocks. Daily, weekly and monthly. In the uptrend stocks, we will further filter with monthly demand zone with monthly EMA confluence. And also trend on the monthly should not be sideways, it should be uptrend because bullish trade setup. So 4 stocks are filtered. So that way these 4 daily demand zones might be having even more high probability to get success. Provide lesson 20, checklist item should support, otherwise zones will be violated. So this is bullish trade setup for monthly income trade. Next, bearish trade setup for monthly income trade, entry time frame daily, entry zone, supply zone, bullish or bearish at daily. I am selecting bearish, zone achievement VOZ, minimum odd and hands score 12. With these filters, we got 3 stocks. Entry time frame zones are daily supply zones. Let's further filter with zone confluence in supply zone confluence. that is a daily and a weekly supply zone confluence. Again, all three are filtered. And weekly trend is down, we can further filter with weekly EMA confluence. Weekly supply zone with weekly EMA. Two stocks are filtered, that way these two weekly supply zones are having more high probability to get success. Next we will look into LTF, ITF, HTF supply zone confluence supported stocks. That is daily, weekly and monthly supply zone confluence supported stocks. First filter is already enabled, daily and weekly. Next daily and monthly, weekly and monthly supply zone confluence. We got one stock. Daily overlapped with weekly, both overlapped with monthly. But monthly trend is sideways. Sideways trend EMA confluence does not give any advantage. So we are not filtering. So this is about bearish trade setup for monthly income trade. So monthly income trade reports are generated. Next we will look into weekly income trade reports. So entry time frame, 75 minutes, entry zone, demand zone. So at 75 minutes, sideways long, zone achievement VOZ, minimum odd and enhanced score 11, and also 75 minutes demand zone should not be pierced. At 75 minutes, minimum value 0, maximum value 0. That means zone is not pierced. So we got three stocks. Sideways long trade setup, entry time frame 75 minutes supply zones. Sorry, entry time frame 75 minutes demand zones, not supply zones, demand zones, because it is a long trade setup. Sideways long. Sideways long entry zone is demand zone. The 75 minutes demand zone. Okay. Next, sideways short trade setup. Here entry zone, supply zone. Here one more sideways short trade setup. Let's filter. We got one stock. 75 minutes supply zone. Entry. Next, bullish trade setup. 75 minutes demand zone. Here bullish and minimum odd enhanced score 12. With these filters, we got 18 stocks. Entry time frame zones are 75 minutes demand zones in all these stocks. Let's further filter based on zone confluence. (75 minutes and daily demand zone confluence. With this filter, we got 10 stocks. ITF trend is uptrend daily. So daily demand zone with daily EMA confluence. Nine stocks. So these 9 demand zones are having more high probability to get success. 9 75 minutes demand zones. Next, LTF, ITF and HTF demand zone confluence supported stocks. So 3 filters we have to set. First one is already available. Next 75 with weekly, daily with weekly demand zone confluence. We got only one stock. Now let's verify, because the trend is uptrend. Let's verify this demand zone, weekly demand zone having weekly EMA or not, because HTF trend is weekly. Stock is not filtered. Okay, this is about bullish trade setup for weekly income trade. Next, bearish trade setup for weekly income trade. Entry time frame 75 minutes, entry zone, supply zone. Here at 75 minutes, I am selecting bearish. Zone achievement VOZ, minimum odd enhanced score 12, and also 75 minutes supply zone should not be pierced. Minimum value 0, maximum value 0. So 2 stocks are filtered. Entry time frame zones are 75 minutes supply zones. Let's verify high probability among these two zones. First filter, 75-minute supply zone with daily supply zone confluence. Applying on the two, both are filtered. Further, we will filter based on ITF EMA confluence because trend is downtrend, daily trend. So in the EMA at daily, checking daily supply zone with daily EMA confluence. Both are filtered. That means both these supply zones are having more high probability to get success. Next, we will look into LTF, ITF, HTF supply zone confluence supported stocks. That is 75 daily and weekly supply zone confluence. Three filters we have to set. First one is enabled. Next 75 with weekly, daily with weekly supply zone confluence. With all three filters, we did not get any stocks. There is no HTF confluence. Okay, this is bearish trade setup for weekly income trade. So weekly income trade reports are completed. Next, daily income trade. Daily income trade entry time frame 15 minutes, entry zone demand zone, bullish or bearish at 15 minutes. I am selecting sideways long, zone achievement VOZ, minimum order enhance score 11, and also 15 minutes demand zone should not be pierced. So at pierced count 15 minutes time frame, minimum value 0, maximum value 0. With these filters, we got three stocks, sideways long trade setup. Entry time frame zones are 15 minutes demand zones. Next, sideways short trade setup, 15 minutes supply zone, and also here sideways short. Let's filter. We got two stocks. Entry time frame zones are 15 minutes supply zones. Next, daily income trade bullish trade setup, entry time frame 15 minutes demand zone. Here it should be bullish and minimum order enhance score should be 12. Let's filter. We got 16 stocks and entry time frame zones are 15 minutes demand zones in all these stocks. Out of the 16, further we will filter based on the zone confluence. That is 15 minutes demand zone with 75 minutes demand zone confluence. By applying the filter, out of 16, 15 are filtered. Further we can filter because 15 minutes demand zone is overlapped with 75 or not, and 75 minutes trend is uptrend. So EMA confluence filter, let us apply on the 75 minutes. 75 minutes demand zone with daily EMA, I am checking. We got 5 stocks. So that way these 5 15 minutes demand zones are having more high probability to get success. Next we will look into LTF, ITF and HTF demand zone confluence. 15 minutes, 75 minutes and daily demand zone confluence. Already first filter is enabled. Next 15 minutes and daily, 75 minutes and daily demand zone confluence. We got 4 stocks. In 4 stocks, these 15 minutes demand zones overlapped with 75 minutes demand zone. Both together overlapped with 75 minutes, daily demand zone. And daily trend is up in only one stock. Let's verify this stock daily demand zone having daily EMA or not. At the same time, trend on the daily should not be sideways. It can be uptrend because it is bullish. So we got that one stock. So that way this 15 minutes demand zone is having more high probability to get success. This is bullish trade setup for daily income trade. Next, bearish trade setup for daily income trade. Entry time frame 15 minutes, entry zone supply zone. Bullish or bearish at 15 minutes, I am selecting bearish. Zone achievement VOZ, minimum order enhance score 12. And also 15 minutes supply zone should not be pierced. At 15 minutes, minimum value 0, maximum value 0. So we got 2 stocks. Bearish trade setup for daily income trade. Entry time frame zones are 15-minute supply zones. Let's verify out of these two how many are having ITF supply zone confluence. That is 15 minutes and 75 minutes supply zone confluence. So none of them are having any zone confluence. So this is bearish trade setup for daily income trade. Next we will look into hourly income trade stocks. Entry time frame 5 minutes, entry zone demand zone, and in bullish or bearish sideways at 5 minutes, sideways long, zone achievement VOZ, minimum order enhancer score 11, and 5 minutes demand zone should not be pierced. So in the pierced count at 5 minutes time frame, minimum value 0, maximum value 0. We got two stocks. Sideways long, entry time frame 5 minutes demand zones. Next sideways short, 5 minute supply zone. Here sideways short trade setup. Let's filter. We got three stocks. Entry time frame zones are 5 minute supply zones. Next bullish trade setup. Entry time frame 5 minutes demand zone. Here bullish and minimum order enhancer score 12. With these filters we got 8 stocks. And entry time frame zones are 5 minutes demand zones. Out of these 8, how many are having more high probability to get success? So first filter LTF and ITF demand zone confluence. That is 5 minutes and 15 minutes demand zone confluence. We got 4 stocks. 5 minute zone overlapped with 15 minutes demand zone. And 15 minutes trend is uptrend. Let's further filter with EMA confluence. At 15 minutes time frame, I am checking 15 minutes demand zone having daily EMA or not. So this stock, one stock is filtered. That way this 5 minutes demand zone might be having better probability to get success. Maybe that is the reason why I already tested once. Okay, next we will look into LTF, ITF and even HTF demand zone confluence supported stocks. I am removing this filter. The demand zone confluence, 3 filters you have to set. First one is already enabled. Next 5 minutes and 75 minutes. 15 minutes and 75 minutes demand zone confluence. So we got 3 stocks. All trend, uptrend. So let's further verify if 75 minutes demand zone having daily EMA. So one stock is, this is the one stock is filtered. Okay. So this is bullish trade setup for hourly income trade. Next bearish trade setup for hourly income trade. Entry time frame 5 minutes, entry zone, supply zone, bullish or bearish or sideways at 5 minutes. I am selecting bearish. Zone achievement VOZ, minimum order enhancer score 12, and also 5 minute supply zone should not be pierced. So at pierced count 5 minutes, minimum value 0, maximum value 0. So we got 3 stocks. Bearish trade setup for hourly income trade. Entry time frame zones are 5 minute supply zones. Let's further filter based on zone confluence. 5 minute supply zone with 15 minute supply zone confluence filter is enabled. So one stock is filtered. And it is a downtrend. Let's verify any EMA confluence is there. At 15 minutes supply zone with daily EMA or not, we are checking. It's not having any EMA. Okay, next we will look into 5 minutes, 15 minutes and 75 minutes supply zone confluence. Removing EMA filter. Supply zone confluence, 3 filters we have to set. First filter is enabled. Next 5 minutes and 75 minutes supply zone confluence. 15 minutes and 75 minutes supply zone confluence. With all the 3 filters we got one stock. But 75 minutes trend is sideways. So EMA does not give any advantage for the supply zone. So this is about hourly income trade. So with this we have completed all the income trade reports. Next we will find the stocks near demand and supply zones for different time frames except daily and 75 minutes because they are already generated in the beginning of the report. Okay, starting with yearly. Price closed inside the yearly demand zone. We got one stock. Next, price closed inside the yearly supply zone. No stocks. Next, half yearly. No stocks near demand and supply zones. So inside the half yearly demand zone, we got two stocks. Next, inside the half yearly supply zone, 6 stocks. Next time frame is quarterly. Stocks near quarterly demand zone, we have one stock. Next, stocks near to the quarterly supply zone, we got 3 stocks. Next, price closed inside the quarterly demand zone, we got 13 stocks. Further filter based on EMA Confluence. And the trend should not be sideways and quarterly, so I am selecting up or down. Next, price closed inside the quarterly supply zone. First 16 stocks in the list. Scrolling the list down. 22 stocks are filtered. We can further filter based on EMA Confluence on quarterly time frame, quarterly supply zone with quarterly EMA, and also trend on the quarterly should not be sideways, it can be up or down. So 4 stocks are filtered. Next time frame is monthly. Stocks near monthly demand zone, 4 stocks. Next, stocks near monthly supply zone, we got 11 stocks. Next, price closed inside the monthly demand zone, we got 13 stocks. We can further filter with EMA on monthly time frame. So monthly demand zone with monthly EMA and also trend on the monthly, either up or down. We got 4 stocks. Next, price closed inside the monthly supply zone. First 15 stocks in the list. I am scrolling the list down quickly. So total 48. We can further filter with EMA Confluence. So EMA Confluence on monthly with monthly supply zone with monthly EMA and trend on the monthly up or down. So list is reduced. First 15 stocks in the list. Scrolling the list down. Total 19 stocks are filtered. Okay, next. Next time frame is weekly. Stocks near to the weekly demand zone, 6 stocks. Next, stocks near to the weekly supply zone, we got 12 stocks. Next, price closed inside the weekly demand zone, we got 13 stocks. We can further filter with EMA Confluence on weekly, with weekly demand zone with weekly EMA Confluence, and also trend on the weekly, either up or down. So 7 stocks are filtered. Next, price closed inside the weekly supply zone. We got a big list. Quickly I am scrolling the list down. So 82 stocks are filtered. We can further filter this list based on weekly supply zone with weekly EMA Confluence. and trend on the weekly either up or down. Now the list is reduced to 20 stocks. First 15 stocks in the list. I'm scrolling the list down. Total 20 stocks are filtered. This is about weekly time frame. Next time frame daily, we already generated the reports in the beginning of the report. So next time frame 125 minutes. Stocks near 125 minutes demand zone. We got 6 stocks. Next, stocks near to the 125 minute supply zone. We got 10 stocks. Next time frame 75 minutes we already generated in the beginning of the report. So the next time frame is 25 minutes. Stocks near to the 25 minutes demand zone. 4 stocks. Next, stocks near to the 25 minute supply zone. We got 7 stocks. Next time frame is 15 minutes. Stocks near to the 15 minutes demand zone. We got 5 stocks. Next, stocks near to the 15 minute supply zone. We got 3 stocks. Next time frame is 5 minutes. Stocks near to the 5 minutes demand zone. We got 8 stocks. Next, stocks near to the 5 minute supply zone. We got 14 stocks. So we have completed the generation of stocks near demand and supply zones. And in the final report, let us generate stop buffers based on daily ATR. First 17 in this list are indices, remaining are equity stocks. I am scrolling the list down. Whichever the stock you want to refer, then pause the video. Okay, I am scrolling the list down. So this is the end of the report. Hope this information will be useful to you for our further study and analysis. Let us all meet again in our next video. Thank you.